Yeah. They go move the front chair and you don't know why.
I am me.
That's right.
Yeah,
So you
choose
move that.
to be me. I'm not wearing a mask. I've got my own life to live. I've got my own path to walk. I've got my own gifts to give. I wear my own shoes. No one else's will fit. I'm working on me. I'm working on myself. In fact, I'm proud to be me. I'm proud to be myself. I tried to be someone else, which messed up my mental health. But then I looked deep inside and realized I should be myself.
Yeah, I might not be perfect. I'm working on my best version. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Was it USB? Yeah. Ah.
I get like that though. I get frustration. What's going on? Yeah.
And they would just stop talking. It's great. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So wonderful to see so many people here today celebrating and furthering their knowledge and understanding of our religion, our philosophy of spiritualism. So thank you all for coming. Big warm welcome too to everybody watching us online, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a delightful gentleman, but he counselled, so we've got this one. No. We have a delightful gentleman, first time with us here at Poole. Wonderful, Sevren. Sevren, looking forward to your service today.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, without further ado, also please, phones off during the service would be wonderful. I would like to invite Sevren for the opening blessing. Thank you, sir.
If everyone would like to find a comfortable position. Divine source, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, we ask you to bless this congregation today and cast protection upon us. We also humbly ask you to draw near and work through me for the highest good. Allow me to bring with spirit. Allow me to bring through original evidence, comfort and healing for those in need. We also ask you to ease the pain, hunger and suffering of the animal kingdom and mankind across this beautiful earth. Bless us this day. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Sevren. And now, if you care to, please join in with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thine will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And leave us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you. And we now bring our hearts, our mind, our very intent to the art of healing. Healing within spiritualism is one of our biggest mainstays. Our healing mediums work tirelessly, as you've seen and witnessed and maybe experienced today, in channeling that love, that healing, that upliftment from the world of spirit. But you too are healers. Never neglect that thought. Never neglect the idea that you can be a healer, because we all are. We all have that potential and capability. And it's simply by expressing love. Easy, isn't it? Yes, Lawrence. Yes. There we go. Wonderful. So during this time, I invite you just to sit, to feel the energy that you have brought here today, the energy that you have created within this church today, and send out your love to wherever, whatever, whoever you choose. It is not for us to direct that. It is your choice, your contract with your soul and your heart. If there is anybody in particular you would like mentioned during this part of the service, please just raise your hand. When I point to you, just call out their name. That is all that is needed. The intelligence and the cooperation of Spirit World act in accord. So we're all comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Easy, isn't it? There we go. So enjoy this time of healing, meditation, and contemplation. Divine and infinite Spirit, God of our own understanding, we thank you for this time and timely reminder too that we are healers one and all. And at this time where the world shudders, help us to find that imperial right within ourselves, to send out love, to send out compassion, to send out arbitration. This is our greatest gift to the world. Amen. I'd now like to invite Sevren for your reading and address, please, sir.
Of course, thank you very much. Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So I've got a book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and I would like to talk about having the deep roots within, okay, being guided in your day-to-day life unconsciously and manifesting good things into it. So I was reading a little bit from this and I'll just talk a bit about it as well. So have deep roots within. The key to be in a state of permanent connectedness with your inner body to feel at all times. This will rapidly deepen and transform your life. The more consciousness you direct into the inner body, the higher its vibrational frequency becomes. Much like a light that grows brighter as you turn up the dimmer switch and so increase the flow of electricity. At this higher energy level, negativity cannot affect you anymore, and you tend to attract new circumstances that reflect this higher frequency. If you keep your attention in the body as much as possible, you'll be anchored in the now. You won't lose yourself in the external world, and you won't lose yourself in your mind. Thoughts and emotions, fears and desires may still be there to some extent, but they won't take you over. Please examine where your attention is at this moment. You're listening to me, or you're reading these words in a book. That is the focus of your attention. You are also peripherally aware of your surroundings, other people, and so on. Furthermore, there may be some mind activity around what you are hearing or reading, some mental commentary. Yet there is no need for any of this to absorb all your attention. See if you can be in touch with your inner body at the same time. Keep some of your attention within. Don't let it all flow out. Feel your whole body from within as a single field of energy. It is almost as if you were listening or reading with your whole body. Let this be your practice in the days and weeks to come. Do not give all your attention away to the mind and the external world. By all means, focus on what you are doing, but feel the inner body at the same time, wherever possible. Stay rooted within. Then observe how this changes your state of consciousness and the quality of what you are doing. Whenever you are waiting, wherever it may be, use that time to feel the inner body. In this way, traffic jams and lineups become very enjoyable. Instead of mentally projecting yourself away from the now, go more deeply into the now by going more deeply into the body. The art of inner body awareness will develop into a completely new way of living, a state of permanent connectedness with being, and will add a depth to your life that you have never known before. It is easy to stay present as the observer of your mind when you are deeply rooted within your body. No matter what happens on the outside, nothing can shake you anymore. Unless you stay present, and inhabiting your body is always an eventual aspect of it. You will continue to be run by your mind. The script in your head that you learned a long time ago, the conditioning of your mind, will dictate your thinking and your behaviour. You may be free of it for brief intervals, but rarely for long. This is especially true when something goes wrong or there is some loss or upset. Your conditioned reaction will then be involuntary, automatic and predictable, fueled by the one basis emotion that underlies the mind-identified state of consciousness, which is fear. So when such challenges come, as they always do, make it a habit to go within at once and focus as much as you can on the inner energy of your body. This need not take long, just a few seconds, but you need to do it at the moment that the challenge presents itself. Any delay will allow a conditioned mental emotion reaction to arise and take you over. When you focus within and feel the inner body, you immediately become still and present as you are withdrawing consciousness from the mind. If a response is required in that situation, it will come up from the deeper level. Just as the sun is infinitely brighter than a candle flame, there is infinitely more intelligence in being than in your mind. As long as you're in conscious contact with your inner body, you are like a tree that is deeply rooted in the earth, or a building with a deep and solid foundation. The latter analogy is used by Jesus in the generally misunderstood parable of the two men who build a house. One man builds its foundation on the sand, but has no foundations, and when the storms and flood come, the house is swept away. The other man digs deep until he reaches the rock, and then builds his house, which is not swept away by the floods. So I thought that's very interesting, and it's very prevalent to a lot of people's lives, and it's just talking about having the deep roots within, and this applies to a lot of people in day to day, especially with my line of work. So I remember last year I was away for 4 or 5 months working away. And you always get worried I'm going to lose my gift. I was like, oh no, I've got no services coming up. I'm working away, I can't do any services. And this was from, I think, September till December. And I remember I had a service in January. As soon as I came back to work, I had a service in January, and I was like, I've not been on platform in 4 or 5 months, not done any private readings or anything. I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to go well. But I remember just keep myself rooted, keep myself grounded, and trust. And trust in the spirit is one of the biggest things. And I went and did that service. It's one of the best services I ever did, and I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it at all. I was so shocked. But it's just about having like that trust in spirit, and staying grounded and protected. Every morning I say my blessings, every evening I say my blessings. Even if I've done nothing throughout the day, I'm still thankful for the life that we've been given, and the life that we have. And it's turning the negatives into positives, especially manifesting positivity, because you know positivity attracts positivity, the same with negativity. So if you have an optimistic outlook on life, you're going to naturally attract and see the little beauty in things, especially in nature and your day-to-day life. So it's just about having trust and feeling grounded and rooted within. And there's a lot of times where I've been stuck in traffic, or I'm just sat waiting around these appointments, and you've got half hour and you're not doing anything, and you get so frustrated and so stressed. I remember reading, I was thinking to myself, I can use this time to just be within myself, be within my body, and just relax and feel the inner energy, and just makes time go a lot quicker, and makes you feel a lot grounded, more rooted. Because there's been a lot of times before when I'm trying to find time to meditate, even though I have so much time on my hands, but it's just a mental block. And I think I have so much time on my hands. You can find these little minutes throughout the day, throughout the evening, when you're waiting here or there. But yeah, there's so much ways, but it's just having that positive outlook and a positive mindset, and keeping the roots within. And once you keep the roots within, and you keep the trust and faith in your life, then everything just unfolds naturally. And And there's a lot of stuff going off in the world right now, especially by the news and stuff like that. And it's just good to just blank some of that stuff away. A lot of it is just keeping you in a state of fear. If you're not in a state of fear, you're not within yourself. You're not within your natural energy, your body. And you're easily misled and misguided. So it's just to keep within yourself and find that time for yourself. And you really will appreciate it, and your universe appreciates it as well. But I hope that makes sense for a lot of people, because it's very relevant for my life as well. And I hope some people can take some good stuff from that. And I know it's a short but sweet reading, but I'm looking forward to getting to the mediumship. So thank you very much.
Couldn't really tell who was in a rush, what could you? Have you heard of breathing?
Well, I have it. I talk about your inner energy. I'm like,
Wonderful, thank you, Sevren. Really, one of the things I find fascinating is we see these continual waves of thought throughout our world. And it seems very evident to me that the current one for this year is about finding self. I think we've all done it, we've all had it now with chasing gurus who are going to make you better. You know, follow me, subscribe to me, and pay me $600 a week, and I will make you wonderful, you know. And I think finally that illusion has fallen away, but things taken away need something to replace. We can't, nature abhors a vacuum. But it's being replaced now where people are actually realising, do you know what? I am good enough. I am strong enough. I can do it. And so that reading and your address very much followed that. So thank you.
thank you.
You know what, the energy up here today is something else. It's very interesting. We now move on, do we not? Yes, we do. No idea, I'm off the script. We now move on to our piece of music for today. During this time, Paul will take the collection for the further work of this your church. Thank you.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart, not be all else to me, save that thou
So before I hand over to Sevren once more, please remember this is from spirit, through spirit, to spirit. Our evidential mediumship is often our showcase, our shop window for spiritualism, but it is by no means the be-all and end-all. However, having said that, this communication time, who's lost somebody to spirit? Who would like nothing more than have a knock at the door and open it and find them there? This is that time, all right? Please don't sit there going, Embrace it. You know, we say about the continuity of life, we have our evidence. It's down to you to decide how you use that. During this part of the service, with the communication, there is an eagerness, there is this feeling that we've got to backfill, we've got to fill in all the missing details for the medium. Please try not to do that. You know, I've got your mother here. Oh yes, she was a tank commander and spy in the Second World War and an astronaut, you know. Please try, just, yes. So we have a practice here at church, in Paul Church. The regulars are nodding, the new people are going, what?
Yeah.
What's coming up? So the medium comes to you, it's a
Yes. No. Maybe.
You get this anywhere else? Very well trained, thank you. Sevren, sir, the platform is yours.
Thank you very
and
much.
Those who work with you.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Well, I'm from Nottingham, so I've got a rough accent. So if I do come to you and you can't understand me, I like to work fast to get in the zone. Just tell me to slow down, and I will slow down.
Slow down.
But normally, I will come direct to the person. But if you can't take it, someone else can, then just please put your hand up and let me know. If I give names as well, doesn't necessarily mean it's that person. So you can say everything else apart from the name, okay? Don't get too hung up on that. But yeah, I'll go straight into it. Can I come to the lady in the white, please? She's not looking at me. But you. Can I come to you, please, my darling? Can I work with you, please? Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So I have a father figure stepping forward here for you, okay? And I know he's about the same size as me, maybe just a little bit taller, okay? And he was a strong man, let's put it that way. He had good shoulders on him, and I know he worked physically throughout his life, okay? Because I see his hands got quite dirty as well, so I wonder if it was, well, not wonder, I know it would have been working with machinery or some kind of mechanic-wise or something like that, okay? But I could just see that, I could see his hands quite dirty. Does that make sense, please? Thank you very much, okay? And I know he's quite a strong man, okay? Because he keeps envisioning me onto that, okay? And he brings his shoulders back, and I know he would have done service when he was younger because he pulls my shoulders back as well, and he tells me to stand up straight. He's like telling me off. But he was a good man, but I know he was quite a quiet man sometimes as well, okay? I feel like he spoke when he needed to. He was like, he didn't gossip or nothing like that. He was just kept quiet and did his thing. I know he worked hard throughout his life, but I do know he liked a bit of a drink sometimes as well, because I could just see quite a bit of like whiskey as well and stuff like that. Does that make sense? Yes, it does, thank you, because I could just see that with him, okay? And he was a funny man. He had a dry sense of humour, let's put it that way. He had a dry sense of humour, okay? And I know he had problems around his throat area, because I could just feel that as well. I know he wasn't able to get his words out properly towards the end. Does that make sense, please? Yeah, thank you very much, okay? But I know he was a family-oriented man, but he worked very hard, because he just shows me he did a lot of his work for the family, okay? And I know that there was a lot of time missed growing up, okay, because he was always working, and he just shows me that. And he comes through with a little bit of apologies, and he wished he could have done things a little bit different, okay? But I knew he was quite close growing up, but he was a very independent man, okay? And I could see that with him, bless him. And he soldiered on right to the very end, okay? Soldiered on right to the very end, okay? And oh, bless him. And I knew he was poorly for a while as well. And I knew he lost quite a bit of weight, because I could just see that with him. And he gives me stomach problems as well. So I know that he couldn't eat as much as he wanted to, and he couldn't eat the things that he wanted to. Does that make sense? Thank you. I feel that with him, because he does really impress it upon my stomach as well. And but he wasn't a man to moan or let on about anything, okay? He just kept quiet and did his thing. And I know he's quite stubborn sometimes as well, because he just shows me that, and he just shows me that it was hard to get him to like hospital appointments and doctor's appointments. He didn't want to do that sort of stuff, rather just crack on and do his thing, bless him. But he wants to come through and say thank you, okay? Because he knows he was quite difficult towards the end, because he lost a bit of his patience, which is understandable, and he just recognises that, okay? And I also get the name John as well, please, alongside. And Also James, giving me 2 J names, John and James. That makes sense.
James.
The James does. Okay, thank you. I just feel that alongside him. Okay, and he says you've been quite upset recently. Okay, and he knows that life's not been too kind at the moment. Okay, he just wants to let you know that he really does love you, and he's here alongside, by your side as well. Because he talks about your hips hurting at the moment. Please, does that make sense? It does, thank you. Because he just talks about your hips, and he wants to let you know he's alleviating as much pain as he can for you. Okay, it says you're a beautiful woman, and you need to hear more that you are loved. Okay, it says he does love you. He loves you massively. I know there's a watch passed down from him as well, because he just shows me that. Does that make sense? I can see you going, yeah. Thank you. But I know you keep him quite close to heart as well, okay? I know you keep him quite close to heart, and he just says he's always there by your side, okay? And I know you've got some lovely photos of him at home, because I could just see quite a collection of photos at home. I want to see in the living room as well, I could see quite a few photos of the family, and I know there would have been a picture on his wedding day, because I could just see it in black and white, and you've been looking at that recently as well, he tells me, okay? And he wants to let you know that he's always by your side, okay? So you said you're struggling with your sleep at the moment as well. Yeah. he knows what's going on, all right? And he wants to let you know that he's here to look after you. He wants to hold your hand, okay? He gives me the song Vera Lynn, We Will Meet Again, okay? I know that has a lot of relevance to you, okay? And he just wants to let you know that he's always by your side. The spirit always lives on, okay? He says you've got lovely handwriting as well, because he keeps drawing me to your handwriting. I know you've been writing a bit recently as well, and I know there's some things that need sorting out. There's a lot of letters that you need to catch up on. He's just saying, okay? I don't know whether this is like bills or what. I'm just seeing like letters and stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. But he wants to keep you on top of it, okay? He also gives me January for a birthday, please, okay? And July, okay? You know July is a very prominent month in the family as well, okay? And he wants to give you some yellow daffodils, and he just wants to let you know that he loves you and he's always around you, okay? And he just wants to let you know that life is good. It's going to get even better, okay? Spring's coming up soon, and he wants to put that spring back in your step and let you know that there's more to smile about, and he does love you. But keep talking out to him, because he knows that you talk out to him a lot, okay? And he hears you and he listens to you, okay? And he sends you magpies as well, because I just see the magpies. That makes sense. Yeah, thank you. Just keep that in your heart, okay? Just know that he's around, and he's never gone, okay? He's never gone, and he just knows how life's been, how tough life's been, and he just wants to let you know that he loves you, okay? But I want to go November for your birthday as well, please, and I want to go around the 7th. Just remember I said that, if you can't place it right now, okay, but remember I said that, but I would like to leave you with a lot of his love and guidance, okay? Just know that he's there alongside you, but thank you for working with me. Thank you very much. Can I come to you, please, my darling? Just there. Thank you very much, okay? So I have a mother figure stepping forward for you here, okay? And I know she was just a bit smaller than me, but she was a fiery lady, is what I want to say. She was a strong woman as well. And I know her hair got shorter as she got older. Does that make sense? Please.
Not really.
Not really, okay? Let me keep working with it. If this doesn't make sense, I'll keep working, okay? So I have her coming forward, okay? Just a bit shorter than me, okay? I know she was full of life, okay? I know she was a strong woman because she shows me that, okay? And so does it make sense about the hair getting shorter as she got older? I feel like towards the end of her life, her hair was quite short. It does make sense. Okay, thank you. But I could just see that she was a very independent lady as well. She was a very independent lady, but she was very savvy as well. I see that she's very good with her money and the way that she did things, okay? And I see she was very useful with her hands as well. Because I can see her like knitting and making things and like so many things, putting things together. Does that make sense with you?
That's not my mum.
That's not your mum, no. But can you place this with someone else then?
Maybe my mother-in-law, yeah.
Maybe your mother-in-law. Okay, so that's still on the mother link. Okay, no problem. I'll keep working with it, okay? Does the name Irene make sense Irene makes sense alongside
Ivy,
you?
not Ivy.
Ivy. Okay, no problem, okay. So I know she was a very fierce woman, okay, as well, because I could just see that. But I feel she's very patriotic, a very patriotic lady as well. I feel she really loved her home and where she came from. So I see she was a very proud lady as well, but I won't say she was very house proud. She was very particular, she was very neat, she was very tidy, and everything always had to be in order. Not just physically, but in her mind as well. Does that make sense?
No.
No, it doesn't make sense. Ooh, that's not good, is it? Okay, I'll keep working with it. So what does it make sense? The neatness and tidiness?
Not particularly.
So is that part that doesn't make sense? Okay, no problem. I'll see what she's giving me, okay? Because I just feel that she wants to have things in order. She talks about getting things in order. Because I could just see her rearranging things and moving things and making sure things are...
Oh, she do that, yes.
She'll do that, okay, no problem. I'll keep with that, okay. But I know she was poorly for quite a while as well, okay. And I know she needed quite a lot of care, is what she's showing me, okay. Because I know a lot of the family used to come around and look after her. And I know she wasn't able to get up the stairs as well, because she's showing me quite difficult to getting up and down the stairs. So I just tried to avoid that sort of thing. I know she wasn't too great on her legs either, okay. And I know there would have been a period of time that she stayed in the hospital, because I could see her laying down. I know she'd been quite lethargic. I know she lost quite a lot of energy, okay, and she'd be laying down and sleeping quite a lot. Does that make sense, please? She's losing a lot of energy. Thank you very much. I could just see that with her as well. And I know her hands got quite jittery as well, because I could just see her hands.
Oh, yes, or not good.
Yeah, I could just see her like that, bless her. And I know she lost a bit of weight, because I could just see she's telling me about the cold. She didn't like the cold. It really got to her bones, okay, whether it had been arthritis and stuff like that, but I could just see that it really did affect her, bless her. And she really did struggle with it. But she was a strong character as well, so she wasn't one to moan. Yeah, she wasn't one to moan or anything like that, or have anyone fuss over her. And she didn't like that. She's like to keep strong and do her thing, okay. I know she really liked her flowers as well.
Yeah.
She really loved her flowers. I could just see that. And I know she was very particular about her garden as well. I know she really liked gardens and stuff like that, and she liked to really appreciate the beauty in that. But I know she loved her music, so I can hear radio always on in the background, okay. I can see radio at home being on in the background. Thank you. And she did like her television as well, because I could see her watching a lot of soaps, okay. I could just see her sitting down watching a lot of soaps, and she did like that sort of thing there. But she brings my awareness to, I could see a little glass bowl on the table which had like mints in and stuff, and I could just see that, because I know she had a bit of a sweet tooth as well, because she drank a lot of tea, is what I'm seeing. I know she drank a lot of tea, and she did like a little bit of a gossip sometimes, and she used to have a lot of people around and talking, but she was a good lady, bless her, okay. But she comes in because she wants to keep an eye on you, okay. She wants to keep an eye on you. So there's a lot of things that you need to sort out at the moment as well, okay? And she said there's a lot of decluttering you need to do. She's talking about you need to get rid of some stuff at home as well, okay? She says it's quite busy sometimes. She gets quite stressed when she comes around, she says. When she's like looking around. It's not me saying it, it's her. Yeah. She's saying all about doing a bit of decluttering, okay? But she's also talking about mentally as well, a bit of decluttering. You need to just let go of some things in order to move forward, because she says you like to think about the past a lot, okay? And I know you like to look at a lot of old photos and remember some old good memories, okay, and then it's good to do that, but you said sometimes you need to close the old doors and open to move forward, okay, open the new doors, okay. And she wants you to get out and up a bit more. She's talking about the sun's coming out soon and the spring's coming. It's putting spring back in your step as well. Does it make sense that you're struggling with your lower back a little bit at the moment, please? Yeah, thank you, because I just feel pain around your lower back that she's just showing me as well, okay. And she said it's a bit difficult getting up and down, Joe, like sitting up and down. Thank you. Yeah, she's just showing me that, and she wants to let you know that she's proud of you, okay? She's very proud of you, okay? And she's talking about the trips that you got looking at upcoming soon, okay? I know you're looking at going away in the summertime, she's just talking about. We haven't finalised anything yet, does that make sense? No. Thank you. So she's just talking about that, okay? And just wants to let you know that she's there to look after you, okay? And I know that there's been a few arguments in the family as well. She's talking about arguments in the family as well. She's just trying to just sort a few of these things out, okay? And she says you need to look after your feet, okay? Because she knows you've been getting a bit of pain in your feet as well, okay? And she wants to let you know that things are going to get better, okay? Things are going to get better. But you need to take some time for yourself as well, okay? Take some time for yourself. And she says you're very particular about your hair as well, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So you're very particular about your hair as well, okay? But you said you've got a lot of old jewellery that you don't wear anymore. I know you've been sorted through it recently. Yeah, because she's just saying that get rid of some stuff if you don't need it. Talking about the declutter as well. Maybe give it out to some friends or family that might make use of it, or maybe get some pennies from it if you can sell it. But it's just saying it's going to be a good year for you, okay? You need to remain positive and keep moving forward and keep going forward, okay? And I'm getting the name Patricia or Pat as well, please. I'm just hearing Pat and Patricia alongside. So just remember I said that name, okay? And I know there's a birthday upcoming soon, because she's talking about a birthday upcoming in the next few weeks, and she's bringing a cake, okay? And she wants you to take it a bit easy, okay? Because it feels like you're always in a rush sometimes. She wants you to slow down and take each day as it comes, all right? Well, she wants to leave you with a lot of her love and a lot of her guidance, okay? And she gives me August for a birthday as well, please.
Well, that would have been my mother's birthday.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I want to go around the 21st.
27.
27 was a bit too far. What? I'll take it anyway. But I leave you with a lot of her love, okay? But she also give you dandelions as well. I don't know why dandelions, but she wants to give you some of them, okay? Maybe it relates to dandelion and burdock. Some memories to that. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, thank you. So I'll just give you that and leave you with a lot of her love, okay? I just know no, you're more than welcome. Well, thank you very much. Can I come to this gentleman there, please?
Okay.
Thank you very much, okay? So I have a gentleman stepping forward here, okay? He's just a bit taller than me, and I feel to be grandfather, okay? And he lost his hair towards the end. I know he was very, very short hair, or there was literally not much left. Does that make sense? Yeah. Thank you. And I know he has broad shoulders as well, and he was quite slim, but he put on a little bit of weight as he got older as well, okay? And he was quite a funny one. He was quite a joker sometimes. I know he had quite a dry sense of humour. Does that make sense? It does, yeah, thank you. Because I could just see him always cracking jokes, and he's always smiling. He had a warm, lovely smile, okay? And it was quite a handy man as well. Because I know he could like repair a few things, fix a few things. I know there would have been like broken gates that he would have repaired, because he was just showing me like a gate then, and stuff like that, and especially like fences. Does that make sense? Yeah.
That doesn't, but I'll take it.
Okay, no problem. But he could just show me about a fence. So unless a gate needs fixing around you, but I'll come on to that, okay? But he's just talking about that. And he was a funny man. Like, he keeps going back to me, makes me smile, makes me laugh, and I blend with his energy. He brings through a lot of joy, okay? And I know he was quite a reliable man as well. He was quite a generous man. He was a man that used to give. That was his way of looking after people. He used to care and give to people, okay? And I can see he was quite generous. He would be the first one to help someone in need.
Yeah.
Like, he just shows me that as well. And he was quite an intelligent man. I know he was good with his numbers as well, because I see he was very good with his numbers actually, because I could just see that. But I know he also loved his history, because I could just see history around him. And not like he was like obsessed with it or nothing like that, but he had a good mind about the past and history and stuff like that, and he had a few good facts, is what I want to say as well, okay? I know he would have dressed in loose fitted shirts and nice trousers, that smart casual, and stuff like that, okay? And then as he got older, he liked to wear jumpers as well. He showed me as he got older, he liked to wear jumpers, he liked to keep the cold off of him, and stuff like that, okay? And bless him. I know his passing was quite sudden. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? No problem, okay. So he's just showing me that, okay. And I know there would have been problems in his chest area, especially around the heart, okay. Thank you, yeah, because I just feel that with him, bless him. And I know it's quite painful for him, because I feel the pain was happening before it got diagnosed, kind of thing. So he was getting pains and stuff, but he tried to ignore it, and he didn't want. He just tried to, oh, it's a coincidence, or it's just this, or it's just that. He just wanted to put it off, okay. And I know it was quite difficult. It was quite difficult because he was quite an independent person as well. And he just shows me memories of a log fire at home when younger and stuff like that, okay. And I know he really loved his home as well. He really did love his home. And there used to be an armchair that he used to sit in all the time, and I could just see him sitting there by the fire. He just has a lot of good warmth and radiation coming from him as well. So I can see the fire full of warmth, and he's full of warmth, okay. And he has a lovely smile. But I know you had a few teeth taken out, especially at the top and at the back up here, because I can just feel a bit of pain there alongside him, okay. And again, okay, I'm feeling the name John around as well, please. Thank you very much, okay. And he makes me laugh. He just wants to bring a lot of love and laughter to your life as well, okay. He says you're quite busy at the moment. There's been quite a lot going on, and it's taken over sometimes, is what he's saying. And he said you need to be able to just separate things a bit better, okay, because you're letting it overtake you, okay, and just pull you under. He's just saying you're busy in a good way, okay. So you are busy in a good way, and you're doing things that you enjoy, but you need to know when to separate things, okay, is what he's saying, okay. So you're very creative as well, aren't you? You're very creative, okay, and he wants you to do a bit more, because you have a lot of things that you don't do anymore, okay. I want to see like drawing or painting or something. He's just showing me. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. He just said you're not doing as much as you should be, and he wants you to get back into it, okay. He says you've got a good heart. You've got a very good heart, but you don't let people walk all over you, all right. He says you let people take advantage of you when you shouldn't. Okay. And you need to just like know when enough is enough with people as well, okay. He says you like to take a lot on. You're like a sponge as well. You absorb a lot of knowledge and a lot of things, okay. He's just showing me that. And he said life's good at the moment, and it's about time that you enjoyed it, okay. It's about time you enjoyed it. Don't be afraid to treat yourself as well, because he's saying you need some new boots, okay. Some new boots, or yeah, he's just showing me that. And he said don't be afraid to treat yourself, okay. Don't be afraid to treat yourself, because you deserve it, okay. Life's good at the moment, and you're working on like a little project or something, or a little project or something at the moment, please. Yeah. Yeah, because I could just see you working on something like that, okay. And he wants to, you know, he's going to be there to support you, because he was quite a creative man as well. And he was, and he just said you got a good eye for things as well, okay. But he wants you to get your eyes checked up as well. He wants you to get a prescription check, okay. Just get them checked up because he just talked about detail of your eyes, okay. Just get them checked up. And I feel he would have been a little bit hard of hearing at times. He would have, but I think he would have played on it a little bit as well. Because he just makes me laugh when he says that. He's like, hey, but he's just joking around with it. But he was a good man and he brings through a lot of good love, okay. And I know he was a firm gentleman because he shakes your hand, okay. He shakes your hand and he just wants to let you know that he's here to guide and support you. I know there's problems with a car at the moment as well, okay. And he's just saying it needs to get checked up, okay. I can hear like a rattling noise on his vehicle, okay. Just saying he needs to get sorted, okay. Get sorted, alright. If he was here, he'd be there to help you. Is what he's saying, okay. Well, so you really love your walks at the moment, and he's talking about he walks alongside you, okay. He walks alongside you, but there's a nice woodland walk that you go on that he talks about, okay. And he brings through a medium-sized dog about here, okay. And I want to see like brown and white coat, okay. And he brings that forward for you as well, all right. And just wants to let you know that everything's all good with him, okay. And keep him in your thoughts, keep him in your prayers, and he's always going to be there alongside you, okay. And I don't know if you've been thinking about writing a book or something, but he wants you to just journal a bit at the moment as well, okay. And he's just saying that you have been having vivid dreams, very vivid dreams recently. Yeah. So he's just talking about maybe write some of these dreams down.
Okay.
Write some of these dreams down and see what comes from it, okay? Because I feel like you might be able to get a few good things from this, okay? Might make some sense or might link together.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. He wants to give you November for your birthday, please.
Okay, can't place November for a
No problem. Just remember I said November, but I want to go around the 3rd. I know it's early in November as well, okay? It is what it's showing me, okay? And I know someone passed in October as well, because he's just showing me passing in October. So I don't know if this was with him, but he's just showing me October as well, okay? And he said, life's good. So keep smiling and keep working, okay? And look after yourself, because you deserve it, okay? You work hard. But I leave you a lot of his love and a lot of his guidance, okay? Thank you very much. Can I come to this lady here, please, in the black? I think she's asleep. Can I come to you, please, my darling? I don't know if he was meditating or something, bringing some energy in, okay? Yeah, no, that's no problem, okay? But I have two people stepping forward for you here, mother and father, okay? And I know there would have been a little bit of a height difference between them both. Does that make sense, okay? I thought dad was considerably taller than mother. Okay, let me just work with dad, and then I'll bring through mother in after as well, okay? So dad was a good man as well. He was a very polite man, is what I want to say. And he was full of energy. He made me want to just walk around. He was always on the go, he was always doing this, and he had a lot of good knowledge and good facts, and I could see him just like spinning things out and just saying this and saying that. He knew about this and he knew about that, and he was a very talkative man sometimes as well. And I feel like you could listen to his stories all day. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I know he was quite a slim gentleman as well, and he worked hard throughout his life. But I know he suffered with his back. Okay, I know there'd been quite achy back. Does that make sense, please?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I could just see that, and I just feel like he would have stooped a little bit in his shoulders, because it just impresses it upon me a little bit. Okay, and he had a bit of trouble getting about towards the end. I know he wasn't too great on his legs either, because he just shows me that as well, okay? And I know his hands would have been quite jittery as well, because I could just see that with him, and I could see him when he's like holding a cup. It would have been a bit like that, bless him, okay? But he was a funny man, and he brought a lot of love wherever he went. He's like the light in the room. As soon as he walked in, he had a lovely smile on his face as well. And as soon as he walked in, people were drawn to him, okay? People were drawn to him. I know he used to play a lot of card games when he was younger as well, because I could see a lot of card games, especially at home, okay? And they would have played this around the house, and he just shows me that, especially like board games as well and stuff. It was very family oriented, okay? And I know family is very important to him, and he does show me that. I know there would have been links to trains or something. I'm seeing like trains. Does that make sense? Links to trains, please. Model railway, okay, thank you very much, yeah, because I could just see that with him. Give me the links to that, okay? And he was very, because he did things very intricate as well. I could see very intricate. And I know there would have been a room dedicated to this stuff as well. Thank you, yeah, because I could just see him there. And sometimes he would have to get told off to come downstairs and eat, because he'd just be up there all day, bless him. But he had his own passions and he had his own love. But if someone was interested in that sort of stuff, he could speak all day about it, couldn't he? He could speak all day. But I could see like little wagon wheels as well, not just like trains, but like wagon wheels as well, or like and stuff like that. And I could just see him painting and like doing stuff, and there'd be like a little set as well, bless him. And he was a very kind man. I know there's a lot of good memories, because he talks about a lot of beach memories as a child. I see like Punch and Judy and stuff like that. But he's also showing me like caravan holidays, little static. Thank you very much. He just shows me that, okay? And he knows, thank you. he knows there's a lot of love, okay? There's a lot of love, and I know he's sorely missed, okay? But he's always here. If he keeps saying that, he's always here, he's always here. And he loved his music as well, because I could just see him like singing his heart out, and I could just see him, he wants to make me dance. I'm not going to do it, but okay, I could see him doing that. And he wants to like get up and get moving and then do this, and he always brought a lot of love. And I could see him like dancing around as well. We like grabbed your mum and started dancing around like randomly and stuff, and there'd have been a lot of music. I know he loved his music, especially like jazz and that sort of stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I could see the jazz and hear like the trumpets and brass stuff. Yeah, I could just see it, bless him. But he's such a kind man, okay? And I know he's there alongside your mum. And they're both coming together because they had a lovely relationship, didn't they? They did have a lovely relationship. It was like it's like when you was younger, you always looked up to them and think, oh, I want love like that. I want love like that. And it was such a loving home. You used to come home and how lovely the home was and how peaceful and quiet it was and such a good energy, okay? But I just want to know that he's there around you, okay? And then mother did wear the pants in the relationship because I could just see that because she's like nudging him out of the way now and she wants to come forward and just say hello, okay? And then mum was quite petite, bless her. She was quite a petite lady in height and I could just see that. But she was a fiery lady as well. She was a strong woman. You won't want to cross her at all. I know she's very particular about her hair. She really loved her hair and I know she liked her jewellery as well. And there was a nice necklace that you've got of hers as well that she shows me as well. Thank you, yeah, because she just shows me a nice little petite. You got it on. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, she just talks about that and just shows it me, bless her. And she knows that you keep them both close to heart, okay? And she was a lovely lady. And she was very good at cooking like crumbles as well, is what I can see. Yeah, thank you. She shows me like crumbles, whether it be apple or pear and stuff like that. But she was very good at that. And I know it brought a lot of attention. Because I feel there's a lot of recipes passed down through the family as well, okay? And I just want to know that both of them are there, okay? Both of them are there alongside you, okay? And they come and visit you a lot. Okay? But they're telling me you're not eating properly and they want to tell you off. Yeah, you know, oh yeah. They're saying you're not eating properly and they want to tell you off, okay? And because you need a bit more energy. It's like your energy's been up and down recently. Sometimes you're tired and you're wide awake and then 10 minutes later you feel tired again. But they're here to just regulate some of that for you, okay? They say you need to talk out to them a bit more, okay? And they'll show you a lot of signs they do, actually. They're saying they send robins to you all the time. Little robins, okay? But it's like every time you see a sign, it's like you're always asking, oh, can I see one more? Can I see one more? So I've just sent you two. Like, oh, why do you need more? And they keep saying that, but keep them in your heart, okay? Keep them in your mind, okay? And they do guide you massively, okay? Because I know there's been a bit of change at home as well, and you wanted to change a few bits at home as well, is what they're saying. And it said the garden needs sorting out as well. Yeah, they said it needs sorting out. But they're trying to give you that energy and that motivation to keep it going, okay? But they also give you daffodils as well. They want to give you some daffodils and also a poppy as well, okay? But they want to give me rose, but when I say rose, I want to say more of the name, like Rosemary. Okay, so I don't know if you can place that, but you can, okay, thank you. So I want to give you that instead of the flower. That's what they're giving me, okay? And I want to let you know that life's good, okay? It's a very positive one, again. They're just saying, keep moving. You deserve to enjoy your time, okay? I feel like things are slowing down a little bit, but it's time to just get up and get out. It feels like you've been isolated a little bit at the moment as well, okay? I know your breathing's been a bit shallow recently as well, okay? I know you're getting quite out of breath, they're saying. Thank you, yeah. And because once you know, take a breath, like me. I know I get nervous as well. Take a breath, just relax. Everything will be all right, okay? And I also want to give you some healing on your back as well, okay? Because I know your back is not too great at the moment. I know it's spreading down to your hips as well, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Yes, I can just feel that, okay? And they're here to just let you know everything's all right, okay? Everything's all good. But keep making memories of family, is what they're saying, okay? Keep making memories of family and keep focused. Life's good, okay? But I leave you with a lot of their love. But also want to give you the name Jack before I go as well. Oh, that, okay, find his name. Okay, thank you very much, okay? But I leave that with you. Well, thank you so much for working with me.
Thank you.
That's thirsty work, isn't it? Yeah. How long have I got? More time for more? Can I come to the gentleman at the end there?
Yes.
Thank you very much, okay?
Oh, don't go there.
Don't go there. Oh. Okay, so I have a gentleman stepping forward here for you, okay? If this is not father, I want to say grandfather, but let me just work it out, okay? How I'm coming across with it, okay? So I know he's a bit taller than me, and he had good shoulders on him as well. He was a very active man, is what I want to say, okay? And I feel he definitely would have done service when he was younger as well. And I just feel, because I just see like a uniform with him, with a cap as well.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I know he was a proud man as well. Proud man. He was very proud of his family. He was very protective over his family, is what I want to say as well, okay? But what he did was out of love, okay? But I knew he could be a bit stubborn, a bit difficult sometimes, okay? And I could just see that. And I know he would have suffered with head pain, because I could just feel a lot of pain behind my eye. Does that make sense?
Yes.
The head, thank you very much. Because I just feel that alongside him, bless him. It makes me a bit dizzy, actually. Take that away, thank you. But he comes through with a lot of love as well, a lot of guidance. You're very similar to him as well. If you saw pictures of him when he was younger, this is grandfather, right?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, yeah. So you see pictures of him when he was younger and you together, when he was younger, you can see the very, very similarity in between, especially with like the same facial features is what I can see as well.
Yeah.
But he loved his hair. He used to comb his hair over as well, didn't he? He used to comb his hair over and I could just see that like real cream and stuff like that. He was a very smart man. I know he had a lot of cufflinks and a lot of shirts and he was very particular about his shoes as well.
Yeah.
And he's very well dressed, very smart man, bless him. And he was quite a funny man as well. He was quite a funny man. He had quite a lot of jokes to say as well. But he's a very reliable man. A very, very reliable man. And he came through and lived his life in a good way, bless him. He did well in life. And I know he liked his cars as well, because he's just showing me cars. I know he liked his like old cars, but classic cars as well.
Yeah.
And that was his thing. And he was a very business oriented man sometimes as well, and I could just see, I feel like he would have owned his own business at one point. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does, thank you. Yeah, I could just see that with him, bless him. I know he did well in life, and he's sorely missed. I know he is, because I know when he passed it was quite difficult for the family. It was a big rift in the family, and I know there's a lot of arguments when he passed as well.
Yeah.
He just shows me that arguments over like belongings and this and that and what people were entitled to. But he wants to say, what now he's passed, okay, the only thing he has over there is memories. He doesn't have these physical things, okay? So he wants you to live your life and make more memories, okay? He says you're a good man, okay? You've got a very, very good heart as well, okay? And you're very active and you're always up and out and going like him as well. He says you go to bed early, you wake up early. Does that make sense? Yeah, but you love getting up early and you love going to bed early. Yeah. It's like 9:30, you're like, well, I'm not in bed yet. And he just laughs at it, okay? And he says you're very conscious about what you eat as well. So you're very conscious about what you eat as well, and you're like checking the back of things and like, you're scanning things, like not restaurants, supermarkets, you're scanning it, it's like, oh god, no, that's not good, oh I'm not taking that, yeah, too much sugar in that, oh it's saturated, that's processed, I'm not taking that. Yeah, just listen to it all the time, yeah. But he laughs, but he said it's good, okay, because we're forced to have this stuff, okay, and it's good to have other views and options about it and be able to just scan other things and see what there is, okay? But he says keep moving, keep going. He's so proud of you. He's very, very proud of you. He had big hands as well. He had very big hands. I could just see that. Like you won't like get in a fight with him, I'm telling you. But he's a very, very kind man as well. If he knew you and he liked you, he was the best person you could have on your side, okay? And he's by your side. He is by your side. You've been looking at a new watch recently as well. I know you've been treating yourself, but I feel like...
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, because I could just see that, yeah. And he was just talking about you're very, very smart, and he says you dress well as well. He says, but you need to get a bit smarter is what he's saying, okay? He just laughs about it. It's not me, that's him. Yeah, he just laughs
about more shirts.
Yeah, he is, literally, yeah. It's not about that, okay? Do you have his cufflinks? Because he keeps bringing back to cufflinks.
No, but so yeah, that could mean something.
Yeah, but I know there was quite a few cufflinks that he had. He did have a nice selection and quite a collection, okay? But he says you're looking to start your own business, aren't you?
Well, yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, in a way, okay. And he wants you to push forward with it. It's like you're a bit apprehensive sometimes.
Yeah.
And you're trying to make the leap and you don't know how you're going to do it or which way it's going to go. But he says you need to trust, okay? Find your roots within. Not just trust yourself, but trust the universe, trust spirit, okay? And talk out to them as well. Yeah. Talk out to them. So getting James comes forward as well.
Okay.
James, okay? And Adam as well. I know there's an Adam around you that he talks about, okay? But he just said you're very family oriented as well, okay? And he said keep making those memories as well, because you like to go out on your walks. You like running as well, please? Not anymore. But you go out on walks a lot. I'm just seeing walking a lot as well, okay?
I walk fast. So
Walk. You got long legs. I'll be running trying to catch up. Yeah.
similar, right?
Yeah. He's just showing me that, okay? And he says that you really take time in nature, in beauty as well. But I know animals connect with you massively as well, okay? Especially dogs as well. And I know there's a couple of dogs out in spirit as well. I'd say 2 or 3, but. I'm looking down there, they're about that big, about that big, and one's got a black and white coat, and one's got a brown and white coat as well, and one's got quite beigey.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you very much. I could just see them alongside, okay? And you've got a lot of energy, a lot of love around you, and life's wonderful at the moment. So keep working hard and keep your faith, okay?
Yeah.
Keep your faith. You're a good man. You've got a lot of good things coming forward with you, okay? But are you having a bit of tooth pain at the moment as well, please?
A little tiny bit.
Yeah, because I could just feel a little bit with that. Okay, maybe need a check up. It's up to you. No, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying.
That's good.
Maybe check it up and stuff like that. Okay, but he says you need to get some things in order at home as well.
Yeah.
It's okay. You trying to put things off sometimes. Okay. He says if you just do things, if it takes less than 30 seconds to do, just do it. Is what he's saying. Okay, and it'll make things a lot quicker, better and easier, okay? But he said he's so proud of you and he loves you dearly, all right? And he wants you to keep working hard, because life's good. Life is very good, okay? He says your hair's not as better as his. That's what he says. That's what he says. But he just laughs about you, okay? But he gives you a big hug. He gives you like a bear hug, is what I want to say. It's like he would just squeeze you, proper squeeze you, bless him. But I want to give you September for your birthday as well, please, and also February, okay? Is that yours, okay? Yeah. Thank you very much. And I know Christmas is a very important time, okay, especially in the family as well, and it's good to get everyone together, okay. And he says there's a bit of distance between some family members at the moment, okay, and he said I'm not going to tell you to bridge the connection at all, but he's just saying it'd be nice if people could try bring stuff together, okay. Obviously he knows it's difficult, but it is what it is, okay. But he leaves you a lot of love and a lot of guidance, okay, but he walks by your side massively. He does, bless him. He walks by your side massively. I thought you've been having problems in your elbow as well.
Yes.
Oh, mine's clicked then. Oh.
It's this arm.
It's this arm, yeah, because I just feel with the elbow, he's just talking about that, okay, but he puts his hand on it, okay, and he's like, man up, that's what he's saying. But that's just the type of character he is. He's just, he's just a funny man. He's a funny guy, but he smiles, that tongue in cheek, you know what I mean? Well, he's by your side, and he wants you to talk out to me a bit more, okay? Just talk out to me, but just say thank you, just say good morning, and stuff like that, okay? And he's going to be by your side in the guide you. But I leave you with a lot of his love and a lot of his guidance, okay? And I thank you for working with me. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
You can breathe now.
Oh,
Did you collapse? Thank you very much, Sevren. Wonderful. Few notices for the week. Tomorrow evening at 7:15 we have our fortnightly healing evenings here at Poole. If you wish to receive healing, if you're here for 7:15 p.m. and church healers, usual drill, 6:45, please. Next Sunday, 11 a.m, we welcome back Mark Stone. I know he was here just recently, but that was to cover a cancellation. This is his original booking, so we can't get enough of Mark, actually. And then a Sunday following, the Sunday the 15th, we have Darren Orlowski with us. New newsletters out in the hall, the website's been updated. Draw your attention, Easter weekend, we've got a lot going on there. There's full details on the newsletter on the website. If you're thinking of attending the cream tea and Prosecco on Good Friday, then there is a list out in the hall that if you just put your name down, note any dietary needs, please. Please do not turn up on the day saying I'm XYZ, BACD when you haven't let us know, because you'll end up with butter, and that's about it.
You'll eat better.
Yes. There is also a list out in the hall there. We're having a day trip to the Arthur Findlay College up in Stansted in May, the Saturday the 2nd. Tickets are £45 return. We do bring you back this year. But that includes entry to the college and all the free events that are going on during the day. If you've never been, it's well worth going and have a look. All right. As I say, newsletters out there, websites updated, or you can actually talk to people and ask questions. Isn't that nice? Instead of looking at notices everywhere. I abide that. Anyway, I will now hand over to Sevren for the closing blessing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. If everyone like to just find a nice quiet position, please, and just be in the moment. Divine Source, Spirit Guides, we'd like to thank you for bringing this congregation together. Thank you for bringing us love and laughter and protection. Thank you for allowing us to be here on this day and for this beautiful life. Allow us all to get home safe and keep strong and positive and faith in our hearts always. Keep us guided and blessed. Amen.
Amen. Sevren, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful service.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for attending and being here today. Currently, it's not raining, so that's a bit of a shock. Yeah, hooray! Yeah. Whatever you do, enjoy the day, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it.